Okay, and we are going. Alright. Sup dudes, it's Real Law. Back again with Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time, there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fighting, and some performing. And now we're gonna make another, and also some more fun time with Yuri. Now we're gonna make another poem. Oh, hear it in your headphones. It's so good. In the entropy, don't know what that means, but that's okay. It's agonizingly beautiful, girl. So precious to me. Embrace me. Before the massacre breaks out. Incongruent. What does that have to do with anything? Comfort. My existence makes no sense. Having a daydream about you, girl. This vitality. A lot of these are like the same words over and over again. You contaminate me and my soul. So I'll put on my nightgown. And there'll be romance. Because it's all in my imagination. And then there'll be bubbles. Heaven, and they're heaven sent bubbles. They smell just like heaven. Now what? But then you might die. And that'll make me depressed. And I'll feel the electricity in my soul. And it will be extraordinary. Alright, here we go. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. It's because you keep going off doing your satanic rituals without us. Don't worry, I just walked in too, so we're kind of even. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Yeah. That's all I do, is I just practice the piano. Totally normal. Nothing that has to do with murder. That's definitely not. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. My voice is a little messed up because I'm sick. Just putting that out there. I can't wait for the festival! Really, just the other day are you a little bit bipolar? It's gonna be great! Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Oh, but it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. I mean, you know, both of you eat so much that you're gonna get fat. It's okay. I don't know how they keep those figures, though, with all the food that they eat. They must have a very high metabolism. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Fried squid? Like, is that what they do in Japan? I mean, fried squid is usually something I have at, like, a fancy restaurant. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika? What is that? I don't speak Japanese. For once, she's doing that pose without a smiling face. She's just... distressed booty shake. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. She was right there. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. What is she thinking about?
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me.
Wow, someone's being rude today.
I'm fine, see? Look at my smiling face. It masks all my insecurities.
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. She's fine. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ria Law, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? I mean, because things are going down. Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. What did you do? What did you do to her? That's what I'm asking. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. It's because you don't pay attention. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ria Law. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Almost like she's hiding something. I don't know where I was going with that. It's morning. It's still morning, right? No, it's not. Okay, I have no excuse then. Sorry, I know it's not your problem or anything. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll just drop it now and just forget it ever happened. I mean, it's none of my business what you guys do when I'm not around. Or whether or not it involves Satan. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? I mean, bad stuff usually happens when girls try to talk to each other. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Are you saying that I did something wrong? Are you implying something? What do you mean by that, huh, Snooki? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ria Law. Are you saying she has a crush on me, or are you saying that I did something wrong? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Oh, wow, that hit me. Does she? I don't know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? She has lights inside of her? She should probably get that checked. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. That's the lights inside of her. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Ria Law. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just shut up. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, okay. Alright. Whatever you say. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Darn it! I wanted to eavesdrop. I'm a little bit worried. Sayori's not gonna kill herself because I don't like her, is she? I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Like, when the person you love is unhappy, you can't just be happy. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Who's staring at me? I glance around the room. Yup, I know it. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, like a stalker. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that because, you know, we have a history. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything. I just wanted to see you. You cute little...
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? That's a bad idea. That's when bad things happen. How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? What? Okay, whatever.
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression.
You're very observant.
Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
I saw you staring, girl. It's okay.
It's okay. I stare at you sometimes, too. I'm not gonna say that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. That was a sentence, I promise. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's in your mind, I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal, trust me. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori, like I'm afraid she might kill me or something.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Like, what did you guys do when I wasn't here?
Oh. No, oh? That's quite romantic.
What?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. I don't like her. I like you. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, and that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Riyala, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person. No matter how well you may know them, is what's your untold mystery, girl? I want to know.
Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Let's crack the case.
Yuri and Riyala, together they're detectives. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case, but you know us guys, we can only think about one thing at a time.
Sayori, She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. Sure. But you don't need to put it that way. I mean, look at you.
You mean a lot to me.
We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something deep in my soul. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Oh, don't look at me. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. That's deep. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. That's me, Mr. Simple. I mean, just look at those beautiful... Okay, moving on. Sorry if I'm a little bit tired. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Nobody is. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Dang, girl.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It might be. It is what it is, girl. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
That's when we get up close and personal again, after the ... dots.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Probably the plan to kill me. That's why Sayori... They're planning to murder me. They're planning to use me as a sacrifice for their next... What's it called? What is the word? I totally just thought... Ritual. And Sayori's starting to feel bad about it because we're friends. Okay, I gotta talk to Sayori first because of everything.
It's nice, I guess.
Fine, you don't like it? Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
She's jealous.
That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? I mean, hot girls, poems, food sometimes.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Rila.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything, okay? Kiss, kiss.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist, play with them. What kind of club is this now?
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
What? Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh no. She doesn't want to be my friend. Okay, we gotta talk to Monica about this. Hi, Rila. Have you thought about when you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. How come Sayori never showed me her poem? Hey, rude. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Ryala. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. She's taught me a lot of things, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Thumbs up to you, my friend. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Well, that's not what I meant. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading the edgy novel with her. Edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing, so I'm just helping out. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Why? What? Okay, now I'm worried. Why do I need to be careful? I know Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. Physically? So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, okay, what would happen? Would she maybe kill me? Then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her, but I'm afraid she might hurt me. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. I mean that she probably won't hurt you. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. Alright, did you want to see mine, or... The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Is that a word? Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow, that is kind of sad. And kind of makes me feel like Monica might be a little bit depressed. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about, and in the end you decided that there was no meaning? I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are they all depressed? Something bad is gonna happen, you guys, and I'm getting really, really sad and scared. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Wait a minute. What does that have to... What? I'm scared. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy? Is this gonna be a real writing tip? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, like you've all been doing, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. And it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's go. Let's go with Natsuki. We'll go with Yuri last again. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. What, are you saying that I don't try? Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway, Natsuki? Do you have a crush on me? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care or anything. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that or anything. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbows connects. Oh no. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. No, I can't breathe. Oh, I know. And I don't want you to breathe. Don't worry, I was too. How the heck do you call that a joke? She actually did not say heck, but I gotta be a good girl. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, like when you just swore earlier. How do you think she's gonna feel about that? Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. I'm sorry, I love the music when she gives me her poems. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I really like that. That's really cute, you guys. This game is getting to me, and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care or anything. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Now I want to see Yuri's real fast, though. I'm going to save because of what happened last time. I just want to make sure that I'm trying to save a little more frequently than this time. Ooh, sorry, my headphone's coming out. Ooh, gracious. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? Such a hard decision. Maybe, Yuri?
Rila, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally to me. I was just copying you. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. And more.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing and the chance to be with you. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Was someone holding you against your will?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly. Okay, I'm worried.
Rila, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading.
Yeah? Oh. No, they're not.
In fact, I always have some books with me.
She's kind of like Rory Gilmore, which I love.
You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
Who would make fun of your body type?
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Rila. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. Oh my gosh, she's gonna make me cry. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Real. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And for the food. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? But I want to be more. Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. Oh. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds as he raises... My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light and its rhythm... Whoa, I wasn't done! Go back! Load. Okay, hang on, people. I'm gonna have to skip through some dialogue, but I have to finish reading that poem. We can do this. Skip. Okay, stop. No, go back! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. What am I doing? No, this is not what I want. Load. Yes. Sorry, guys, I am flipping out right now. I'm just gonna have to skip through it myself because otherwise I'm gonna miss it. Okay. Speed Clicker Brie. I mean Ria. I have other names. But Ria is a nickname. Sorry guys, I'm going a little slower now because I want to make sure that I don't miss the poem. So rarely I feel, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you just show me your poem. Yes. Okay, let's finish this. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to its forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. When he lifted his arm... I don't know, I'm worried. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not.
I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Kind of. I think I know what it's talking about, but, Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. I feel like Brian D.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Guys, the feels are coming on strong. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
Oh, they're talking about how she said you three.
That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Don't tell me that! Stop! I don't... In your book? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Ah, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
I hope she's not killing herself. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ho?
Are you calling her a hoe? Wow. Wow, Yuri. She's not feeling well. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Hey, answer my question. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. Can tell what? I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person.
Who talks like that?
So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
What? Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Rila.
The one who is truly useless. That's me.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
Ah, now I have to choose, don't I? Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Riolana may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Oh yeah, girl, you know I would.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Riolana. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Riolana to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Oh, girl. Intriguing booty shake. So, I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez, wow, these girls are really fighting over me. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Rila, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... I've gotta pick Yuri. I mean, she's the one I've been honing for this whole time. Well, I'll probably will be most helpful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Rila?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Because I gotta go.
Yeah, that should be about it.
Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Rila? Me? Wait, you're asking me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out, because it's probably going to be horrible. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki,
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? You're the one who's yelling. I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Rila picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm not the one... Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. Then I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Oh. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number, perhaps?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then, you can text me anytime, girl. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers, words.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house? That's what I just said, my house. Are you just inviting yourself over?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I mean, as long as my little sister doesn't get in the way. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I don't want you to see my murder collection. I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Rila. I think that we'll make a very good productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
Because I like you a lot. Because I love you. But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this again. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? So there you go, girl.
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to be with you in my room. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
Deeply. I believe you.
As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yep, me too, but you know I have church, right? After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. As long as it's Sunday night, it should be fine. Oh, it's kind of sad not having Sayori here. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. There might be murder. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait! Alright, I gotta save. And then... I think I'm probably gonna stop there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Well, this is getting pretty interesting, and it's exciting. Words. Yeah, it's getting really deep and everything, and I'm getting really worried based off of everything. Like, you know, they keep dropping little hints like something bad is gonna happen. And, I'm scared. So, but thanks for joining me on this journey once again. And, if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you want to. You know, do what you want. Just do what you want when you want, 'cause you wanna do it. And I will see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.